advanced technology. There we go. Wow. Regular. Yes. Regular. Yes. Regular. Yes. Regular. Yes. Regular. Yes. Regular. Oh, why did the volume start on? Insane. You produce. Oh, stream manager. Okay, let's see. What was I playing last? I was playing Ragnarok in Naturia. Kind of an F. Oh, good spelling. Checking on that. Looks like we're all good there. Did they make the Gen X controller shinier? Or is there a second Gen X? That Gen X. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. A little guy. Oh. And I don't got any interaction. I think I just leave. Now there's always a chance that he decides to just fart out a bunch of Gen X guys. Let's see what happens here. I'm betting Baron's gonna come out and want to die. So, yeah. Amazing game to start out. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just like in a really cool state in terms of design. Such as when they decided to make the guide to just normal summon and trigger 18 things at once. Like, what's even going on? You gonna summon something? Alright, the tuner's coming down, or he's got the Birdman in hand. There's the tuner. There's the Birdman. What will he summon? I mean, there's a chance, because you gotta have the attribute in graveyard to banish, right? It's Barone, I'm leaving. Barone, I'm leaving. Oh my god, it's even fucking more heinous. Oh! Sometimes you just gotta wait. Sometimes you just gotta wait. I don't know why he left, but we take those. Just some classic bronze gaming. I wonder if it's like unable to trigger or something? But whatever. Get owned, I guess. Return to me. Oh. Going first or going second? First. I wonder if I should be running Stink Bug now, because I get Tempied for my life savings. I think we're supposed to special summon Evo Seed with this hand. And we go from there. Oh, he's going first. Tenpai. Oh, did I go second? Oops. I wasn't paying attention. So this is like a Seal's Pass situation, right? Negate this guy, or... I'm just gonna negate this guy and hope for the best. They already used the ad guy, right? You take no battle next. I think Tenpai's problem is that it's a little too good. It's a little strong, one might say, at normal summon a guy path. Now that could be anything back there. That could be Torrential Strike. Dog, I don't want it. Don't show me that shit. Oh, this is a built-in summon? Always good to find out. You add the thing, and the other thing. And you banish this thing. Oh, you can banish any card from your hand. That's pretty cool. Ah, the bug. Now he's probably playing like 8 Gorillion hand traps, so I guess I might as well. Lay into it? Yeah, that sucks. That's a little stupid. There he is! Jiminy Cricket! So we can get this one and this one. And okay, and a tree. Get us another blessing. No, what's for turn? Nope. Bro, fix your fucking connection if you're gonna play online. My serious game. I'm trying to game. Okay, well now I do combo. It doesn't really matter. Hey, don't do that. Epic mill. 2 Gogers. Ah, he just had Imperm the whole time. No! Should have grabbed Naturia Vein. I don't think I've even. Oh, it's Joper, bro. I think we set 2 and go to battle phase. Get this guy out of here. Set 3. I would like to immediately do my cricket. Please don't just Raigeki me. Please! Please do anything else besides Raigeki me right away. Please! He will simply... oh, he will definitely discard a monster. Okay, well I can do that. I think we'll at least make his life hard. How about you deal with this dumbass cat? Then I get to bring back my cricket. Oh, I should have done that right away. That was greedy. Should have done that. This is let's just do this now. What if I chain block myself? That'd be kind of epic. I forgot that's a thing. I thought that was the other effect. Why does it never tell you what effect is activated? Okay, good luck activating that, punk. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm coughing. Get negated. Bye. Mr. Beast! I don't think you actually can special summon that from your hand. Whoa, oh, he was still negated. Ooh. Oh, we got dummy moded on ourselves. That might have been a smarter decision. Oh, now I'm just clicking buttons. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Only one of these is a tuner, so actually I should have... Yeah. Get this guy out of here. Hello, dat boy, G875. How's it going? You're watching some high-level gameplay of Tenpai. A lot of staring going on tonight. Alright! FTK! Oh, I've never done this. Yeah, give me another one. Infinite dummies. Oh, dude, I'm sorry, but you're so dead, bro. I gotta toggle off. Don't be annoyed. This really is nothing near lethal, though. Unless I just kind of start synchroing. Oh, let's start Lincoln. I don't care about Vayne. Oh, wait, do you have to... We want the snapper. I'm doing pretty good tonight, you know? Despite Tenpai, I think the game is still fun if you're not getting maxied to death. You know, I can only complain so much considering I'm playing Naturia and, you know, going first. And life's kind of easy when you do that, when you have 8 trillion negates. Now I just gotta find my way to lethal. And, oh, it's 2 separate effects? That's crazy. How many cards do I have in deck? 16. Alright. Now I get another guy. And we will be negating. Well, that's the main thing. But also we got the Ragnaraikas. And they are good at just putting a bunch of dudes on board, which I feel like Naturia usually struggles with a bit, because boy can they not get to lethal to save their lives. But when I can just make a bunch of Link dummies, a lot easier to finish things off. Let's see, what am I at? 82? No Battle Fader, please. No, come on. Was it Battle Fader? I'm gonna ash that. I did not know their effect worked on both turns. I guess it is a good card, unlike a lot of other cards out there. Yeah, it's pretty fun overall because, like, playing like Naturia Runic, it's really a control deck and it drives me crazy a bit because it's just like, I can't skip the battle phase, man, I'm crazy. I think it's a good sort of introduction to a more complex deck, but it's not super complex itself. Because generally, you know, You want to move through some link lines and figure out your way, but you kind of always just want to get to Naturia on board and have them do stuff. I can pull up my little deck list too. I stole it from somebody on Twitter. I can probably link to their Twitter post real quick too. Stole it on Twitter, made a couple of changes because they're running some funny stuff and I wanted to run some other stuff. I'm a sucker. I like to play like all the Raikas, even though some of them are not good. But it is funny when they are good, because they like this one. It's even funnier in Naturia because you just negate their first effect and then they can't activate effects in the hand. It's a bit of a sicko deck. But I don't think any Yu-Gi-Oh deck isn't a sicko deck these days. We're all doing something heinous to each other. Where'd the post go? Gosh, Twitter's such a miserable website. How do you even search for anything on here? Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Is it through here? There it is. Shout outs to Anti-Art. Yeah, I think so. Ranked can be a little rough these days. It's a little bit unfun. The thing I did also change. This deck was before Tenpai's release. The link I just posted in chat. I added in Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre is really good against Tenpai. You just smash the field spell right away. I think it's got some pretty good niche use against Snake Eye and a couple other top decks right now. Also, you notice I'm also playing 2 Maxi. I just can't bring myself to craft the third one. Same thing for Ash. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, the fun thing about this deck too is it's pretty close to sort of the intent of Raika, where it supports insect and plant decks, and if there was a single good reptile card that wasn't like super locked to reptiles, it would be going in here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you might be getting some Smurf accounts, I think is what they call them in the biz. Or it's just somebody can't escape the combo. I gotta tell ya, one of the nice things I'd really recommend, figure out something you could do on the side while your opponent combos in some of these situations. Like when you don't have a single hand trap, it's nice to be able to goof off, do some drawing, do some spreadsheets, do some deck theory crafting. There we go. Cricket, teleport out. Do a bit of... And you almost always want to send the tree. There's some funny lines you can do. Yeah, I learned that habit of doing something else in the background from good old League of Legends back in the day. Don't play that anymore, but just long queue times every once in a while. I think there was a better line I could have gone for. Oh yeah, I don't have any Raika in the grave. I think this is gonna be a quick synchro sort of game. The other nice thing about this deck, you see it looks like nothing, but it sets up a lot, and I've got the Blessing too and hand traps. This deck can kind of play around Maxi, because I can just pass on getting some stuff together. Stun deck, very cheap. Also, you know, to each their own, but if you like staring at your opponent, waiting for them to draw the card, or for them to deck out, then you could. It's also kind of a ignorant deck type. Yeah. You're just kind of not really interacting, and, you know, generally what I like in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, I forgot to do this earlier. Well, I'm gonna get DP'd on. Well, might as well do it anyways. Yeah. Oh, there's some terrible sins. I mean, you can also play other Horus decks that aren't stun that I think are pretty fun because they, and they play somewhat well into the general, what do you call it, metagame, because you just summon a bunch of guys every turn is still really strong, even if they don't do a lot. There he is. And then we get the cricket back. Get special summon a guy. Yeah, that's also why I really like this deck. It's just so low profile, but also it just starts doing things every time your opponent does something. It's just fun to be able to play the game, actually. Unfortunately, if you don't already have the Horus cards, I think they are still lacking in the pack. Having their own pack to pull from, and having to generate them all. Yeah, shoot a question. Note that I wouldn't also call this deck top tier or anything. Oh yeah, you gotta share your deck code and you both get something. Get some Sword Soul. That's a classic deck to be able to learn the game with. I could show after this game. It's like tucked away in some of those like random little buttons at the top. No! You're gonna attack my guy. Fine. That's fine. What in the heck is that? What? Oh. Destiny Hero Dreamer. Wow. Oh. The smart play. Ah, I don't really want to see that. All right, you can figure it out, buddy. What zone are you putting DP in? There we go. Now I get a free summon. Bringing them back. fun combo I can do is going for some Jasmine shenanigans. It is always a little rough when you got somebody reading your cards for the first time. You will negate that. Does this guy do anything? Nope. Special summons himself. Alright. Now we do combo. Get the evil seed. Evil seed. Grab us stuff. I'm mostly playing this deck because I think the Raikas are very interesting. Really nifty card. Yeah. Really need to just make one good guy for them to go into. Two Ship's pretty fun. It's also pretty cheap, so if you want to try it out, it's not too bad. So, you know. They are a really nifty archetype. I mean, Tempai, if you've heard of it, is also pretty strong, but, you know. It's Tempai. I wouldn't really recommend it for learning the game. Because it just does what it does, instead of playing the game. But if you ever really just want to win one day, you can turn your brain off and slam through some games with Tempai. Yeah, Suship is also probably one of my favorite decks aesthetically too, because they are so silly in there. They decided to go for. I think I've messed up lethal. Make it work. Just realized I don't have the main Raika guy in my extra deck. You know, classic rookie mistake. XRD decks are also really fun because they're pretty simple. And, you know, I think a good way. You know, you want to stack two guys on top of each other, and you go. And all of your guys are going to generally be those levels. Okay. Actually, this is lethal. Wow. I was barely paying attention. Let me go change my deck real quick. Oh, and let's find that. Where they've moved the rookie code to. I want to say, is it somewhere in the friends? Yeah, so if you go to friends, you got the rookie, and you can check in here. You got your code, and you can also enter everybody else's code right in here. And there you go. too hard to find them. What is this? Anyway. Let's see. Deck. Trying to think what other decks are good for beginners. Are you like completely new to Yu-Gi-Oh, or have you played in the past? I never got the big guy. Dang, bad luck on the packs, but we'll just generate them. Yeah, didn't play much. I was pretty much in the same boat when I got back in. Kinda hoping for a royal. Yeah, I kinda played the the playground version of slamming down our cards on the sidewalk without any protectors or anything on them. I've got some real scuffed cards in my collection, end quotes. But yeah, you know, if you really are, have you already done the solo modes too? They're kind of fun to learn decks and, you know, just click buttons without having to be pressured by the timer. So when you first pick up a deck, it's good to just kind of test it through on there. Yeah. So, you know, the AI is not the best, but it still lets you figure out your combo lines without having to, suffer and wait for the timer or get a couple of gems while doing it. Is there any solo mode that gives you something good? None of them are really crazy. Yeah, if you like Rika. That one's pretty good. Yeah, I haven't done many of them either. I just use them to test decks, so I've really slowly chipped away through them. But also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is such a complex card game at this point, where you can totally just, like... It's a lot of what you make of it in this game. That's why you see I'm in silver. I don't play the game a lot, because I'm not a fan of the grind so much, especially with Maxi running around. But I think, you know, just playing a deck you like, and, you know, getting your enjoyment from that, I think it's a pretty fun game that way. Oh, wow, what a hand. This is a bad hand, one might. Can make it work. Add the seed. And we can grab, I think, Camellia here. Be our normal summon. And also, don't feel bad if you just surrender. If you're not trying to, like, get really good at the game, you can just surrender if somebody's comboing for like 30 minutes. Get in and we can banish you. Activate this effect. And now we combo. Oh yeah, I could go into Jasmine Special Summit. That's pretty tricky. But we're just gonna do the normal climb. That's a tricky one. I think if you're still just kind of first coming up, do you have Called by the Grave already? Because Called by the Grave is a pretty important one too, because it's going to get you a lot of value because it interacts with Maxi and Ash Blossom. That's like the little package you want. Ash Blossom, Maxi, Called by the Grave. It is what it is in Master Duel, and sometimes you're just gonna have to deal with that, but that. Do I want to climb it? Yeah, let's do it. Back. I think we are good at the end and letting our opponent do stuff. Draw 2. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a really good random pull. Yeah, that's the other from the 4 minigame pieces. But if I had to choose between Ash Blossom and Maxi, that's a tricky one. Because Maxi is really strong, but if you don't have anything to do with it, you know, drawing Ash Blossom, other hand traps, it's a lot less impactful. So maybe Ash Blossom would be a better priority. And the bundles are a really good value to use with your gems when you're first starting. Unfortunately, they never made a Maxi bundle, which is bizarre. They like to pretend Maxi doesn't exist. Go ahead and do this. No, we will not do that. Alright, classic Dark Magician. Oh, maybe not. What's nice? Oh, sometimes they just got it all. The classic 4-card combo of Dark Magician. No. That's fine. All right. Whoa! Don't do that. Oh, also, generally pulling on any secret packs, it's almost always better to pull on like the featured pack in the store, because those secret packs, they're half cards in the pack and half cards just from any card, which can give you some really bad deals. My connection. Average stream bitrate too high. What does that mean? Chill it out. Anyway. Do I respect that face down card? That's a good question. I can find out if I do. Nice. Stream looks fine. I don't know what it's complaining about. Oh, another good channel if you just kind of want to see how, you know, if you're trying to figure out how to put together your own deck or information on a certain archetype, there's Hard Leg Joe. I like his videos a lot. He just kind of sits down and goes through the cards sometimes. Good background noise. Decently informative. I want to change my dual fields. I always forget to do that. I gotta do it over here, though. Where's the Earth? Did I never earn Earth? Oh. With the bugs on them. This one. Always a fan of that one. That. Those aren't the cards in this deck at all. Oh. There we go. Let's see, and then I changed my mate. Because the dolphin's not very appropriate when I'm not playing fish. But do I have something better? I should go get the beetroot. I'll do a little solo. I want the beetroot. Mm-hmm. Terminal World? Oh no, I had to go through them all. I'll do that another time then. Oh, Goblin Biker is really fun. Like I was saying, it's another deck that plays pretty well under Max C. So while it's not very, I wouldn't call it the most powerful deck, it's got some moves. Got some schmooves. Let's see. Did they add all of the cards right now? Cards. It also, I believe, has like one UR. Does it? Goblin. Oh yeah. That is nice. Just one UR. Bit of a silly one, but you can definitely win with this deck. Yeah, you can just smash it in with threes, because it's pretty generic. You just kind of put some extra guys on the board, and as long as you like threes, then it's a good time. think you combine it with like Gold Pride is another fun one. There we go, yep, you got the 3s in here. Speedroid, yeah. You got the Ashura King. A lot of good stuff to pull that is generic in this. I don't know why this guy's a UR. Gold Pride's a cool little deck. They're based around kind of like a futuristic wacky races, I believe. Let me pull them. I still have a Gold Pride deck. Get out of here. Gold. What are they? Ah, here they are. Gold Pride. Okay. They're just normal. They're pretty fun. They're kind of based on a bunch of racers, and they all special summon themselves when your life points are lower, so they're about coming from behind. You get a lot of fun cards like Leon, and their main card that they want to get to start their plays is a 3. So it goes well with Goblin Bikers. You just get this guy out, and you can get to all your Gold Pride stuff. They're a little expensive, but not too bad. You just need 3 of this guy, 3 of this guy, and maybe 1 of this. So it's like 6 URs. Yeah, but anything that likes the number 3 goes well with Goblin Bikers. Or some other good 3s. Oh. XYZ in effect. The Goblin Bikers are fun in that way. It's like a toolbox deck, so you can put a bunch of random cards in that kind of all synergize together because they're 3s and get to a bunch of fun stuff. Yeah, there's definitely a deck list out there for that. Okay. We'll hop back into some more games. Going pretty well. I don't want to edit anything here. I think it's pretty good so far. I don't know when I make Bengal answer, but not really hurting for space. But really, yeah, this current feature packet is a pretty decent place to start with, because you have Goblin Bikers, you've got Tenpai, which is gonna be good for a long time. It's still doing well in both paper formats of the game, so as far as investments go, this new pack is pretty nice. Alright, well, this is a funny hand. As long as we can special summon this guy, we're in an okay shape. What can I say? People fear the seed. Oh, great. Chat messages are showing up nicely. I haven't tested that much, so thanks for being here for that. Oh, they are going a bit above my window. I'll have to fix that. Sometimes you just win. That's really what counts. This hand is largely things I don't want to. Easiest pass of my life. Okay, so here's one of the funnier lines, because I have just like a random Naturia in this, which Usually we want to be searching or special summoning either of these. And they max seed right away. I can just summon this. That sacred tree. And tell them to go. And we can do combo on their turn. Oh, it's Tenpai! Who could have seen it coming? That's crazy! No! Alright, I might be dead. But can they get through 2 negations? Yeah, well, Tenpai is kind of a... It does one thing sort of deck. It's also a good way to learn how to use hand traps if you play that version. But it is kind of expensive in that way, because like all the hand traps are URs. Yeah, Tenpai can easily beat Snake Eye. Just kind of doing big number stuff. Do I even want to summon this? We're just gonna pass again, because we just keep drawing hand traps. Such is card games. Might just get beaten down by Pydra. Oh, they have the second Pydra. But we have the second Ember. I will simply draw something that will let me do something next turn. Please. There's so many cards in my deck that'll do something. Oh no, they're gonna get their third guy out. Oh, they can return my tree to my hand. That'd be... Gaming. Please don't ash me. I would like to play the game. Okay. We can get rid of. Wait a minute. Okay, good. They could just bounce that and end my turn, but they did not. Special summon Maxi. Woo! Huh, Goblin Biker Scareclaw. I think the little babies are all 3s. See, Scareclaw is also really good in the Tenpai, which is never a bad place to be in the current setup. Because their big guy just turns them all into defense. Scareclaw can also get a little expensive. But, it's one of those decks that's probably just never gonna get hit. It's always gonna be pretty good. Just pretty cool. I don't think we want to go into that. So just get to my chameleon. Yeah, that's the fun part about Yu-Gi-Oh! There's just this pile of cards, and you go, oh, this also has the number 3 on it. Oh, we get to draw 2! Yeah, Scareclaw, I would call it a good deck to start with. Wait, can I not? I think I push cancel here, and then I can do this. Yeah, cause it doesn't do super big crazy combo. but it can go into variants like that and you can get all sorts of crazy. There's a lot of the Vsauce cards that it can go with. It also has the good old thing you can never go wrong with, which is it can get some really big numbers on the board. And sometimes that's all you need. What am I thinking of? Oh right, I kind of want the stink bug. Is there another? Stink. Yeah, I don't think that search works well. There's another plant or reptile that just ends the battle. Yeah, stink bug's probably good enough. You see, the game's actually also really easy if you just win all your coin flips and always get to decide what turn you're going on. Number one tip. Just win the coin flip. This is what you might call a bad hand. As long as I don't get ashed. Yeah. So it's always good to just... The one thing I would really recommend is you can pick a meta deck every once in a while. Just have one on hand, you know? It's also good to just know how to play those. And yeah, this current pack is really good because Tempai is great. Could just get into everything from going into Camellia, which I think is probably a bit better than waiting for the enemy turn. Jasmine. Tribute. And we are now Eteria Gaming. Nice. Scareclaw is really fun. If you want to see a little more how it can play, like I said, Hardleg Joe, he's been around the community for a while, and he's got a really good game of himself playing it. Oh, then you already had a good start. Yeah, well. Ooh, sometimes you just hit the tree. Blessing. The hard leg too. Oh wait, don't forget to set your tree. Hard leg go. Oh god. No, please don't do that. I would rather you didn't run into me with a giant monster. What's here?
Master 1 is the highest rung on Master Duel's competitive ladder, and getting there is not easy.
Fine. I've done one of the, I think... I've done one or two. I'm not much of a tournament gamer because I'm a bit of a scrub still. Also, the tournaments I have entered, oh, it just makes getting hit by that Max C feel so much worse. Opponent cannot activate monster effects during the battle phase. Oh, not a fan of that. Oh, I should have done that. I might be dead. Actually, I should probably do. I don't want to get rid of things. Some people will say that you gotta hit 40, but it's pretty vibes based. Typically, people will say, you know, you gotta hit the 41 to 42 at most, but we are alive. Holy cow. But anyways. But there's definitely some room. It all depends on the deck. Like, there's some plant piles you can just go to 50 because every card searches the other cards. So you're just kind of getting to things by getting to things. Let's see. Well, if I do that, I have to go for a silly line here to get over a giant guy. We will banish the Veiler. I ain't doing anything. Then I can tribute this. Get the cricket. And I can cricket for 2 monsters. Out of card. Oh, gonna climb from here. Keep the other one in here. way I can to the big guy. Oh, okay. That makes enough space. Doesn't really matter which one I get here. Vanish. This one. Unfortunately, I don't really know if I have a way to out a really big guy. But we can at least get the animation! Wow! No! I got owned. Okay. That might be something to consider. I feel like Ancient Gears are just gonna be around and I should probably have something to do against them. Instead of spinning my wheels for another 5 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna look for is just a really big guy that I can make a monster. Preferably insect. Or reptile or other Rika type. Or reptile. Oh wait. Sort by attack. Oh, I already am. Okay, he's the biggest guy. This might be it. 2 monsters, including a reptile. This one's a reptile, so I think, yeah, it's a Dire Straits option. Yeah. Yeah, and our decks are really neat. Unfortunately, they don't want to bring back the dang event. The event's so much fun, but they're just afraid to be too powerful. I think during the first NR festival when the game launched, I was playing the Pacifist deck, which is really a bit of a stun deck. I think the current really cool one that I've seen is the Breakbolt decks, which I think uses kind of the decks. I can rebuild Ninja whenever I can. Put this over. Keep that one. That's not really common. What are they called? Breakbolt. Ike? Okay. Oh, you gotta search these all up individually. Well, I can figure it out. So they're all warriors. And their effect and fusion monsters. And normal and rare. But if you're thinking about it in our deck that's good on the ladder, there's a couple of options that you can also expand upon with more rares. I mean, more ultra rares. Yeah. They mainly are going into this guy, which is just the classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Big guy that does damage. through a bunch of weird level 5 guys that fusion. Like a whole Discord for it that I think is still all about doing it with a ban list and everything. Because there are some messed up cards in there. Metal Foes is probably like the best. Yeah. I think they all have star in their name. Yeah. Special summon themselves, then they can summon other guys. And they're just big guys, which works in NR because you don't have a bunch of really good traps. Stuff. Aim some more dual pass here. Oh! It's so easy to win the coin toss. I mean, it's probably easier to go first than ever right now because, Tenpai. You know, we'll take those. Oh, goodness. Please, just max Saimi right away. His hand is a little rough. Yep. Alright, we're all good. Just really thinking about it. Please don't ash me. Sometimes you're just on don't ash me hands. They did not. What a hero. They are thinking a lot, which is always suspicious. You could just be reading cards. You never know when your opponent has no idea what you're doing. The classic summon two guys, set one pass sort of hand. Simply be carried by the bug. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I guess they're just gonna let me do whatever I want. Let's go. Or they're just gonna Raigeki me and I cry. Oh, it's the Winged Dragon of Ra. Okay, I don't want anything to do with that. Should be someone one monster doing your mission. this Max C might be the least useful thing. Alright. They're on the bad cards. Oh no! This deck just likes to trick you sometimes. You don't want to use that effect, you want to negate the guy. Oops. I might be a little dead because of that. Oh, now's the time to ash. That was the thing I was gonna send to the graveyard. Very cool, thank you. So instead I'll send the bug. Surely I won't just get Winged Dragon of Rod now. Alright. Oh my god, wait, how come he gets to tribute me this turn? Oh. I guess the ball was sure a choice this round. Pretty cool. Hey, just, yeah, load up solo, click some buttons, see how your deck feels, run a couple hands. It's nice to be able to hit that restart button in the menu. You know, just get a feel for it a bit. See those scary claws. Anyways. Loam Fire. Yeah, because also, if you just set up a new deck, and then you queue into your ranked, and you just get, like, Snake Eye comboed while you stare at them. It's, bit of a rough feeling. Anyway, thanks for the ball. Solo also gives you some bonus gems while you're climbing through it, which is always nice. Do not need to. I think we are just gonna link climb. to get to lethal. Four. Get into the 5. I messed that up a bit. I probably could have got lethal somehow. Anyway. Alright. What's this guy up? Raw is a deck you can just get jump scared by, and it's like, I lost. We have some crazy cards that are just bad in 99% of Earth circumstances, but alright, I have it sorted by attack. Not bad. Oh my god. I don't think I could win more coin tosses. Oh my gosh, this hand does maybe something. I think it does technically, just the bloom, but if I got max seed here, I wouldn't be too upset. I think having double Veiler is probably for the best. Be the seed. card are they sitting on? Gotta be like Valor. What's going on? Oops. Just yanked out my mic. Go, Jazz. Into Amelia. Actually, let's get the ball. And actually, blessing was probably the wrong choice. Should have just sent the cricket, and the cricket would have done something next turn. But what I can do is go into the bad card that I think is funny. Oh god, it's worse than I could ever thought it would be. Alright. Draw 0. It is indeed the big ol' rock. Oh, please don't be my Akashi. Oh no. Oh yeah, they've got a lot of stuff these days. Oh, okay, Ogre. Do I want it? Is that worth it? Obviously they don't have a crazy hand right now, so I think I would. Yeah, every once in a while you get jump scared by the rock. I think most people play it at like 1 or 2 these days, because Maxi. Ah, it didn't matter at all. I'm gonna wait for him to activate it. Hey, we're gonna hope that gets us through it. But I don't think so. Do a quick stretch break while that happens. Don't like that they set 2. Ghost Ogre is funny into this. Forget, how does this thing protect itself? Yeah. Oh, the one that they haven't yet. Oh, hello, Disco Dave, 1776. Very patriotic. Both Disco and Dave. Oh, gosh. We gotta use that. I'm doing pretty good. Just doing some gaming. Things are going pretty well tonight. I am in silver though, so can't complain. Okay, we can get this and this. Oh, I should, gotta banish the trap. Yeah, Fenrir kind of solos. Ah. Definitely could have done that first turn better. What's up, Disco Dave? Yeah. That's a loss. I mean, I don't want to call myself a professional enough to do a replay review, but I'll take a look at one. Are you looking for, like, constructive feedback, or do you just think your replay is funny? Alright, let me see it. Sure, why not? How do I check them out? You gotta give me your friend code? Is that how it works here? Okay. I will be right back though. I'm gonna run to the restroom and then we'll check out that replay. Break up my ranked grinding. Alright. Invoked is fun. I wouldn't say it's like top tier, especially these days, just because it is a bit normal summon reliant, because you want to. But it used to be the king dog for a while, or one of the top tiers, if you're not familiar with. Alistair! Alright, and I spelled his name wrong. So the most fun thing about it are these two cards. This guy, every time he normal summons, adds Invocation. And Invocation just lets you fusion by banishing monsters from either field or graveyard. And then they both just kind of recycle each other a bunch. So it plays really good low to the ground, so if you have something that doesn't need a normal summon much, it can get you just a free negate by using Makaba. Not gonna brag, but Royal Makaba, by the way. Back when I was playing Generator Invoked. Classic deck. Yeah, they get you a all their fusions are really... most of the fusions are pretty neat. As they all have like really good effects even to this day. You got a good old Omni Negate. You got this guy who can attack all monsters and gains a bunch of attack. Sometimes that's really nice to just have in your deck. And then you got the defense position guy banned in Duel Links for some reason. I don't know why he was ever released in Duel Links. And then Kaliga, the Floodgate. Yippee! Alright, hop over to that replay. Copy. There we go. Alright, which replay is it here? Invoke Shadow is also just like a fun deck. Because it's so funny. Fusioning and fusion. This top one or the bottom? Bottom one. Alright. Check it out. Sometimes it's important to save the losses as well. Or the hard-fought victories. Ooh, I'm steady and invoked. I like it, I like it. I do like the idea so far. Getting that Cashier Unicorn. The Cashiers are just always good to just have sitting around. Classic Artemis into the Kava line. Ooh, going into more XEs. Yeah, I was gonna say, that was a really nice hand, too. Having the Meltdown Unicorn and Mseti. Basically everything you want to see. Did Unicorn? Oh yeah, they did Oh, you're going for the Shangri-La! Oh right, you already invoked? Yeah, I would probably surrender too. I want to go back a step and see what you banished. Because sometimes when you do summon that Rise Heart, you just banish something that they just are like, well. Let's see here. Yeah, I like that idea a lot. Pretty low to the ground deck. Especially if they're not shotgunning Maxi. Oh wait, I think it went to the other game. We'll cash out this one too then. Oh, I like the synergy with this field spell too, being able to tuck back invoked. You just normal summon Alistair anyway. Going through the classic into Makaba again. Fast forward a little bit. Are you just playing the two King Sarcophagus guys? Yeah. I like it. Nice little sort of toolboxy deck. I'm always just a huge fan of having a bunch of the King Sarcophagus guys. Just like once you get into the grind games. Oh my gosh, the Mirror Force Gamer. Oh my god, it's the funniest card. Especially on Master Duel. You never know when it's just gonna be good. Oh, that's crazy. Unicorns Unlimited again? The Shangri-La to summon Rysart, classic. Another classic Mirror Force move. Smart to have seen that and keep these guys in defense. I make that mistake all the time of not doing that. Approximately 1 million Mirror Forces. Oh, there you go. Another use for the Rysart. It's stuck at level 4. Oh, and you can trigger Rysart. That's neat. See, so... Dat boy, since you're still newer to Yu-Gi-Oh! Mirror Force is very good, but sometimes you just have Mirror Force, and once you blow up your opponent's field, you're just like, alright, now what do I do? You gotta do more than just blow up your opponent's field to win. Yeah, it's a fun deck. I love how the splash ability of Invoked and how funny it works. Did they? Man. I'm trying to think if there's like a good way for you to prepare yourself for like Tenpai, but bit of a funny deck. Yeah, Invoked, just having that is probably like the closest you get to modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Having like a good stuff pile, where you can just have Invoked as an extra normal summon guy, and play the crazy stuff like the Kashtiras and the Imseti. Alright, we got one hand trap. My opponent will simply lose to that. Alright, it's Blue Eyes. We might be okay. Hold up, my cat is doing something crazy back here. Oh, whoa! Wait a minute. Does this guy know that Chaos Max wants to go second? Okay, can't be targeted. I mean, I might as well negate this. If he's just gonna sit on a big guy, I can see if I can just stop it from getting to the big guy. Let's go! Classic Blue Eyes. Alright, there we go. Good normal summon. Left. We will start with... No. Because you never know. That might be hand traps in the rest of their hand. Okay, I don't think they have anything. I can normal summon still. I think I want to just grab the cricket. Sometimes you do gotta give the Blue Eyes players a little bit of respect. Yeah. Do I want to? Do I have this graveyard? No, I want to add. Get the good one. We guard the bug. Now we gotta figure out the way to lethal. The true challenge in a control-based deck. I also like this deck a lot because it's very not linear. But you can really get around a bunch of things. Put that in attack just in case I get stopped. And now we do combo! We link climb. We can put back this. Can normal summon the cricket. Cricket can use the effect Amelia. Special summon just whoever. The link material. We can use and bonus Camellia. And what's this on board? Almost. I will simply hope they do not have Battle Fader. That should be good. Yeah, that's my favorite thing about the Raikas, is they can just let you climb to lethal on a very simplified board. You have to think a little bit sometimes, but... That's a risk you take when you're Blue Eyes gaming. There we go. Same mind right there. There's a reptile I'd want to play. Kind of want to put in another Raika. 'Cause I'm a sicko. Have you ever played Invoked Generator there, Disco Dave? I think it's a little bit of the same general idea as Invoked, what you're going on there. I don't know if you're an Invoked gamer in general. Hand goes crazy if I was going first. Oh no, please. No, not like this. Not him perm against set 2. Yeah, I think it's one of my favorite invoked variants. Because it works really well with Makaba being a 9. You do that World Legacy thing that quick tellies 2 9s, and it's crazy. Also, you just never really want normal summon except Lofter in that deck. So we are going to add the seed. I don't need the 2 Fell Advice. Do this whole combo. Oh. Oh, see, I tricked them. They thought I got rid of my only called by, but I had 2 of them things. Just good with it. Oh! But sometimes you do play into the Infirm column. I forget that's a thing all the time. I mean, I guess it's the same result either way. I didn't have a negate for that Infirm at all. But that's why we always use the special summon when we can. Let's go, Lone Fire. Get me out of this situation. Who do I have engraved? Alright, we can get Blessing. I just played another variation of this deck where I also put in a bunch of Ogdo Addicts because the Naturias and the Raikas just kind of throw themselves on field a lot. You can get a lot of just silly stuff going on. Do we just go for it? Question. Or do I pass? Do I have any idea what they're on? Could be literally any deck. I could at least just get the trap card. Or pop stuff. I don't think it's worth more than just keeping that. Should I be the gamer? You know, you're right. Never take any risks, never take any victories. This will be a bit of a hard line to lethal, I think. But we can at least get the trap card, I think. Let's see. So what would I do? I'd fling some stuff off, then I could special summon, and I can... I think if I literally had one more guy. Oh yeah, they're all plants. Get the Bangle. I have a feeling that I'm just gonna walk right into like a labyrinth or something. Let's do this. Clear that spell trap. And then maybe we'll know something about them. What? Oh, it's Fire Fist. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I have lethal. So I think I am just gonna... I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a bit of a coward this game. Oh, purple butterfly. Yeah. Fire Fist is spooky. I think they could just kill me if I didn't play it. Cause they can actually... There's some crazy cards in Fire Fist if you haven't read them. Like, they have just random cards too, which I think is why. Cause they just no real good way to get to anything. But I think it's like, they have a ritual that's like infinite negates, basically. Oh. Well, there goes that. And then they have like a link to that lets you just do whatever because it's a... This is what I'm talking about. Alright. They'll just not be able to get over 2 big guys. Let me pull up some of those crazy cards. I want to talk about them. Hey, I get the vibe. Sometimes you just want to be like, this was in my hand. Here's a turtle. Here's Feather Duster. Have a good day. Fire Fist. Yeah, this guy lets you set one of whatever. And then is a free negate. But it's like a ritual in this Xyz deck for some reason. They have like one of every type of card. And oh man. They're just not built for the modern era. Where's that Link monster? Yeah, this guy just lets you use whatever. They have just like these crazy cards, but just no real enablers to get them into them. We are in a bit of a win streak. I think we lost one tonight. Oh, we lost two. What happened to this one? Confirm opponent's deck. Yeah, we got Nibiru into Kashtira's, and that might be one of the worst matchups possible for this deck. Especially if you get macroed. Yeah, and then this one we just got Big Guide. They made a 4500 a guy and was immune to spell traps. Sometimes you just don't have the hands to deal with that. Oh my god. We'll just ignore that we lost to that. That guy's just a gamer. I do kind of want to feel the power of Tenpai. Because that deck is just so silly. And just like setting down all the board breakers and going, alright, normal summon the guy. I win. Now I don't think Master Duel tracks it. Oh no. Please. Yeah, okay, well they're doing Endymion combos, so I guess I can chat about that. But I wonder if Battle Fader is seeing like a higher percent usage rate with Tenpai around. Because it is the funniest card to play against them. And I don't think they usually have a negate that far in, so if you hold it, you get to just summon Battle Fader on them. Then you also have to get over their huge dudes. It's the first time I think I've drawn 1-for-1. They have not normaled. What does this one do with spell counters? What is this thing? A little hard to look at. Like a lizard dog. Oh wait, am I waiting to be prompted or are they choosing? They are choosing. Okay. Now I think when he activates this effect, if he does, I'm just gonna be arrogant and negate it. I will just assume there is no normal summon in that hand and take the prompts out of my hands. Oh, unless he has the draw card. Well, that's the crazy one, isn't it? That thing was limited forever. Oh gosh. Sometimes you really wish Valor was imperm. Did they draw nothing? Okay. They can go through like a pendulum line. Oh no, we lost a viewer. Alright, well. I'm gonna check out of that game for a bit. See what's going on over here. Oh. Yeah. Sometimes you really just consider leaving. But you never know what you're gonna draw. Especially these combos, because they have to do all the little spell counter things over and over again. And then when they gotta remove the spell counters, they have to do it one at a time. One at a time. That way, sometimes you do gotta play to the win con of timeout. They will just run out of time. And I will win. Oh no, there's the guy. It doesn't help they play like 18 different draw spells. So they're just like, and then I draw, and then I draw. Ooh. 1 million spell counters. This card's insane. I don't know if you realize this is not a hard once per turn either. Why that the case? Who knows? Does he have 9 spell counters on it? Oh, these guys are soft once per turns? Oh! Nixie's. Unlimit Pot of Greed in exchange for Bad Maxi. Probably the funniest trade you can make. I think Pot of Greed is just like really underestimated for how generic it is. Because you just put it in whatever. Put it out however many copies you want. You know, you can play all 3, you can play 2 if you don't care that much. So many ways to get to combos. It enables a lot of like this stuff. You know, they have all these other draw cards legal. They also had Pot of Greed. Yeesh. Oh, those are 7s for the negate guy. One change I would like to see is I really wish they'd make like a pendulum archetype. Now, Pot of Greed might not have done anything wrong when it was banned, but it was always just good. It's just never gonna be bad. And sometimes that's enough to just keep it off the list. Okay. I think I've seen enough. I'm gonna do one more and then I'm probably gonna be hopping off. So, sad day for the Maui head. Sometime you just you stare at Endymion doing full combo. Just want to get one more nice game, even if I lose. The final rank up would be nice too. We win the coin toss. Kind of epic hand. All right, no hand trap. My beanies. Oh, and we have the butterfly and graveyard already, which means we have some other lines open to us that I usually wouldn't go for. All special summon the butterfly. Wait, I want to do it. Because then I can tuck back some things. But hey, if you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to hit the follow button. I'm a pretty erratic streamer, so, you know, might be able to come and hang out again, actually. So this effect. Manage those two. Okay. 2-5. Probably better, but I want the funny snake on board. Okay, and then mole cricket time. And one of the other trees. And then we go ahead and add the blessing. And we're on the move. Set 1, set 2, and we'll draw 3 in the end phase. Probably stuff I really don't want to draw, but as long as we've got that ash, I think we're in a pretty good state. Oh, are they gonna disconnect? Easy last game. Oh, yeah. Thanks for following, Dat Boy. Is Dat Boy your preferred? Let's see. Oh god, Noble Arms. I don't even know. Yeah, we can do this. Yippee! Oh, heck, it's Dat Boy. What up? I assume it's Dat Boy of the Frog on a Unicycle fame? There we go. Classic hit meme from the past. Hooray! Connection error! Classic Master Duel. Alright, and we might as well go off on top. The deck is kind of epic. Definitely not top tier or anything. But it's got some funny cards in it. And you could definitely push it further in one direction or the other. But yeah. I think it might be nice to play a little more board breakers in the future because... Actually, I don't know, you just kind of end up going first probably a ton of games these day and age. And, you know, with Tenpai lurking around every corner. And they just released Ancient Gear. Just do whatever you want. Go first. Big combo. Anti-hand traps. Yeah, I should probably throw Cross out in here somewhere. Yeah, like you were asking earlier, Dat Boy. I don't care about 40 cards as much. Statistically 41, 40... I think it's 41 to 43 are about the same as 40 once you get further, statistically. But that's the fun stuff. Alright, well, thanks for coming by, both of you. It was fun to chat. A cool replay, too. I appreciate that. And I'll be hopping off, so have a good night, everyone. Well, if Hobbs will launch.